Hey guys, you ever feel like you've been praying and waiting and praying and waiting, and you just feel like God's not there and He doesn't hear you, and you're just waiting for that answer? You're waiting for whatever you're waiting for. Well, I've been in a season where it's been a difficult season for me and my family. Just having to make decisions, having to endure trials and some hardships that I don't even need to go into too much detail, but you get what I'm saying. And yesterday, I happened to be walking. I walked into a local hospital, and I was getting ready to get onto an elevator. And as the elevator door opened, a group of people came off, and this guy, probably in his 70s, comes off, and he says, "Hey, do you know my friend?" And I was like, kind of caught off guard, and I was like, "Well, who's your friend?" And he said, "My friend is Jesus." And I was like, "Well, yeah, I know Jesus." And he said, "Well, Jesus wants me to tell you that you're going, as difficult as these trials that you're going through and the things that you have going on in your life, He's saying to keep going and to not give up, and that He's with you." And I was like, okay. And then he went on and shared some other encouragement, but that just really kind of struck me, and I was like, okay, what do I do with that? And I just kind of let it go. I told no one. And then today, this is 24 hours later, I'm walking into a doctor's office, and I go to open the door, and I see a man, African-American man, coming out, and he's got a cane, and he's disabled, and man, he's smiling from ear to ear, and he's just got a spirit about him, and I'm just drawn to it. And as he's walking out, I say hello, and he says thank you, and I just tell him to have a good day, and he goes on about his way. So I walk in, I do my thing, and meet whoever I have to meet. And as I'm coming out, this is about 20 minutes later, I come out, and here's the same man sitting on a bench. And as I'm walking by, I just say, "Hey, have a great day." And he said, "Hey, can I ask you a question?" And I said, "Yeah." And he said, "I just want to share something with you. I felt compelled to tell you that maybe you're going through a difficult season. Maybe you're facing some challenges, but God is proud of you, and He wants you to keep moving forward. He wants you to keep taking steps that you're taking." And so in that moment, I was just so encouraged to know that our God is big, and He loves us enough, and He's in the details, and He works through people, and He speaks through people. It's just one of those things where you've got to be willing to open your ears and listen, because He's always speaking to us. And so maybe you're facing a challenge. Maybe you're in a season where you're dealing with issues. So the God of the universe that's working in my life in the small details 24/7, that same God is working in your life as well. And the question I need to ask you, and you need to ask yourself, is, first, are you seeking Him? And second, are you opening your eyes? Are you opening your ears to what God is doing all around you? Because again, He is constantly at work, and you just got to be willing to see it. So I hope this encourages y'all's hearts, and I hope y'all have a great weekend.